It's early. It's earlier than I, would like normally be up. But I have to go to CMAC and record the new mayor delivering the little talk that plays over the loudspeaker system at the airport. I don't know, wherever you're watching this, I don't know if at your local airport, your mayor gets on the loudspeaker, pre-recorded, certainly, probably, welcoming guests to the city. So this one's gonna be like, I'm Mayor Jerry Dyer, welcome to Fresno. And I get it, new mayor, he's excited to get out there and meet the people. But who's flying right now? In a pandemic? Yeah, if he did this in 6 months, I don't know how many people would notice. Are there that many people flying to Fresno? I don't know. Fresno Area Terminal, acronym FAT, is what it was for many years. I think they tried changing it to FYI a few years ago, Fresno Yosemite International, but I think recognizably on charts and stuff, it's still FAT. Anyway, I better head out and get the sound booth ready for the mayor. Let's do this. Once a week, the outdoor area gets cleaned up, but the person who leaf blows ends up blowing leaves inside of CMAC, so we gotta vacuum this up. It's a tiny USB drive. I miss Piggy. It's still pretty weird to come in here and see that no one's in. All right, this is the CMAC sound booth. It's by a company called Whisper Room out of Nashville. And it's a double layered insulated room. It's got fans back there to keep circulation so you don't suffocate when you're inside. And it's not totally soundproof. I could hear a little bit of people inside here, but it's very absorbent of sound. So there's no reverb or echo. It's very, very quiet and also echoless. Unlike this hallway. This hallway's got a huge echo. But as soon as you walk in there, there's no echo. So let's see. So right now I'm in this hallway, this long boxy hallway, and there's a huge echo. But as soon as we will step inside and close the door, there's no echo. It's crazy. It's a very clean sound. So we also have microphone and headphones and a music stand, so you put your words or sheet music or something up there. And some of the foam is falling off. We need to restick the foam on the wall. But the foam helps absorb. The insulated walls and glass help, and it's got some fun LED lights, so we can see nice and bright. Good morning.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
We have so many drafts. I don't want to do the wrong one.
Filter capital of the world.
I'm a weirdo.
All right, just wrapped recording the mayor's speech for the airport. It was a little hectic because one, the script was changing right up until the last minute, and two, this computer's audio was kind of scratchy. I don't know.
I'm Mayor Jerry Dyer. If you're returning, well,
I don't know what was happening, but luckily I had my MacBook. I was able to plug the audio card into my MacBook, and it came out clean. So it's not the digital preamp. It might have been this tube preamp because I also bypassed this when I switched it over to the MacBook just to kind of minimize points of failure. But he's happy, his team's happy. We got it done. So I'm gonna do some troubleshooting here and try to see if I can get it fixed and get out of here. All right. Test, check, microphone test. Is this working? Sounds clean in the headphones. Let's check the recording again with the tube preamp bypassed. Test, 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 check, 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 microphone test. Is this working? Okay, that sounds pretty clean. So I think that means this is working, this is working. It was this tube preamp creating that noise. I'm gonna plug it back in the chain and see if that's still making the weird sound. So the mic goes through the wall, through this patch panel here. It goes into this tube preamp, which is nice. It kind of warms it up, gives it a more analog feel. And then the output here, another XLR here, goes into the USB preamp. This is what digitizes the signal, takes it from analog to digital. This button, it needs phantom power. That mic in there needs phantom power. This inverts the phase. The waves, we could flip it upside down. It doesn't actually like make it backwards or anything. It just inverts the phase, but if you have some phasing issues, that can fix that. This one does a pad. I think it's either a 10 or 20 dB pad if it's really hot signal. And this is a low cut of anything below 80 hertz. This knob is how much tube preamp we're getting. And then this one is the gain. So what you do is this acts as your gain, and you essentially turn the gain down all the way for this mic, and then you just push it here. You maybe like one click up, and then adjust the gain here. So if we do another test, 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 microphone test with the tube. Test, 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 microphone test with the tube preamp. Huh, it's working now. That's super weird. I don't know. It's working now. That was frustrating that it wasn't working when I needed it to work, but it's working now, so I guess that's a day. I'm gonna lock up CMAC and go home. Cool, this light in the stairwell had been out, but they put an incandescent light in it, but all the other ones are daylight. This is gonna bug me. Microwaves. I really like that the Costco thing now does tell. All right, back home, showered the outside world off. But when I was getting gas, as soon as I was done getting gas, this guy walked up to me and I was like, why is this guy coming up to me? And he was like, hey, I really like your car. I have another Honda Element and I'd love to have another one. If you're ever interested in selling your Honda Element, please call me first. It's not in the best shape. Like it's a utility vehicle for me. I haul stuff around in it, and it's never been parked in a garage. Even my uncle and my aunt who had it before me, they didn't park it in a garage. So like it's pretty beat down by the sun. The engine runs great, and most of the electronics work just fine, I think. But yeah, this guy came over and was like, I want to buy your car. So shout out to Aurelio. He does fences in the Central Valley. So hit him up, Aurelio. I'll give you a call when I'm ready to get a new car, but I don't know. I think I really like the Element. Aside from the gas mileage, I'm probably gonna hang on to it for a while until I can afford, I don't know. Oh hey, one last thing before I call it a day. Yesterday, the state of California opened up vaccines for people 65 and older, and I guess it's been a little crazy. Lauren's mom tried to take Lauren's grandfather, mom's dad, to get vaccinated at the Fresno Fairgrounds. That's where the mass kind of vaccination spot is currently for Fresno County. I just wanted to shout out my friends Ram and Tommy, their podcast 5x59. Ram and Tommy recently interviewed Dr. Vora, the Fresno County interim health officer, and they kind of outline what's going on. I'll put a link in the description of where you can sign up if you are in one of the current tiers of people who can be vaccinated. But one of the interesting things that Dr. Vora brought up in the interview is that their hopes is to have more spots for vaccination. So right now, the big one is at the fairgrounds, and that one's busy. I guess today, They got backed up as far as 4 hours behind schedule. So there's a lot of people waiting. I wish it could be a drive-through. It sadly can't be. But definitely listen to the 5x59 podcast where they talk to Dr. Vora and he kind of breaks down like why things are the way they are. It's not great right now, but it's ramping up and infrastructure is being built. And I think it's really important. If you want to go fast, you go alone. If you want to go far, you go together. So let's go far. Have a good one, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
Welcome to the great city of Fresno, the agricultural capital of the world. If you're returning, welcome home. If you're visiting, thank you for choosing Fresno as your destination. Here in the heart of California, we grow food that feeds the world. Don't forget to visit our world-class zoo, take a stroll in one of our regional or nearby national parks, or simply enjoy Fresno's vibrant nightlife. We promise to treat you like family as you discover the best-kept secret in California.